What is going on, everyone? Tallen back here, and today I am with 59 Gaming, and I am joined by Ignant, and we're going to be looking at the brand new Battlefield 2024 reveal trailer. Ignant, go ahead and say hello, man, and initial thoughts just right off the bat. What are your thoughts on this awesome trailer, dude?
All right, what's up, gamers? It's boy Ignant, as he said. I am very, very excited. This looks very promising, what we've seen, and we're obviously going to be going into detail what's happening, but there's a couple things in here that we're definitely going to point out that, like, just, is just very, very exciting stuff, you know?
It is.
I really need Battlefield to be good again.
Exactly. Both Ignant and I have played Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. Well, we finally got you into Battlefield 4 right in time for this game to come out. So 1 and 5 were not exactly our cup of tea, and most people didn't like 5. So without further ado, though, let's stop talking about the past. Let's talk about this awesome trailer here, okay? Obviously, we have it muted just simply because it's got some music in it and everything, and, well, you guys should know YouTube by now and everything. So anyway, regardless, let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. So first thing initially, when I see this, though, I initially think Damn It Von Peak kind of throwback, or kind of like an Easter egg to it, essentially, just because of the fact that we're about to see what's going to happen here. But we've got, again, some more kind of modern vehicles, but maybe kind of upped a little bit for the future, because 2042, I mean, that's only 20 years into the future now from where we are. So it's not like we're going to see craziness or anything like that, but we will obviously see some improvements. So
yeah, it's a bit like how Black Ops 2 took place in 2025, and it was like super modern, but had like some advances and stuff. But also,
so obviously crazy destruction and everything. Oh yeah, yeah. So okay, so we need to emphasize this. I want to get a better shot of this real quick. So after our unfortunate fright. Okay, so let's just pause it right here. Look, I mean, again, we've seen this kind of stuff from Dan Von Peek and everything, but the more we go through this trailer, guys, look at just how many people are on screen, and it really makes me question what they're doing with the PS4 and Xbox versions. Again, I get why they're releasing them on the previous gen consoles and everything. It's pretty much impossible to buy the current gen consoles, but it's definitely going to be Battlefield 3 over again, where the PS3 and the Xbox 360 at the time could only handle like 32 players in total, or whatever the total was at the time, and PC had obviously the normal Battlefield experience. It's gonna be the same thing with this. There's absolutely no way that these consoles are gonna be able to handle what these guys are showing right here. So
yeah, there's just zero way it's going to work on the old consoles.
Right. So obviously, yeah, he just destroyed. But again, look at all these people here. Look at all these people on screen. And this is even the most that we're going to see here. But first thing we see right here are the flight suits. So that's definitely something new, kind of similar to how parachutes are, obviously. So it's probably just going to be like hit V again and go into your flight mode. So all right, obviously, very first map here that we see, looking very, very pretty. I initially thought Hong Kong maybe at the original state, but I think it's just probably some kind of fictional city. If you guys think you know what city it's kind of a knock to, let me know. But obviously this is definitely, it kind of reminds me of a Dawnbreak essentially, but obviously during the day from Battlefield 4, and it's got obviously everything from a ton of infantry combat. You even see a little helicopter up here on top of the building and everything, and I'm assuming planes are gonna be coming in here. So all out warfare, right? All out warfare. So we got our first Robo Dog. Again, all the people in the back that we see here. Tanks. Oh, I am so happy for this. Oh my gosh, I am so happy for this. Tanks were nerfed / the whole self-healing thing that they had in 1 and 5. I absolutely hated it. Please go back to the way it was in the previous games, where you have to actually use teamwork to have your tanks survive, but they're powerful, but they're vulnerable at the same time. Please, for the love of everything that is Battlefield dice, do it right.
Yeah, they had like a nice balance in the older games, and then for some reason in the newer ones they just took the balance and just threw it in the trash, dude.
Exactly. So all right, so obviously we've got here and everything like that, and now if you guys have played 4 for a while, I know it's kind of an old game at this point, but notice this is very similar to kind of the dynamic destruction that they had in 4, where, you know, you could like blow up the dam in one level, you could bring down the tower in the city and everything. This is kind of that same thing, it looks like, but funny enough, that looked like a ship from kind of like the old 2041 or whatever that old futuristic game was for Battlefield, because it's a throwback to that game mode with kind of like conquest on ships and everything. So kind of a throwback to that, it looked like. But now we're in a shipping container, and
EXP
guys,
form central, like you said.
this is literally your next Metro, guys, right here. So anyone who loves Metro, they got you covered. They got you covered.
Shipment from Call of Duty, but with like what looks like over
taking the dog
players.
tags. That's a classic Battlefield right there. Taking the dog tags like there. So all right, now this I'm super hyped for. Go ahead, Ignat. What do you think, man?
It looks absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait. This is probably the map I'm most excited to play on when it comes out is this one because it looks so pretty and is unique feeling.
This is, dude. Imagine seeing this thing at like 120 frames per second on a PC.
Oh,
oh my god, dude. It's it's gonna be beautiful.
Great.
It's gonna be beautiful. But a couple things to notice, obviously, again with all the players and everything. If you guys played the what was it, like the water and the boat island DLC from Battlefield 4? I'm blanking on the name of it essentially, but essentially what these are, this is very similar to what we had, except obviously all those maps were very summer-like and everything, so it's just kind of an inflatable boat with the turbines on the back. This is now meant to obviously incorporate the ice, and it's even got like a turret on the top and everything, which is really cool. So, and obviously we've got tanks and other things like that built for the ice and everything. We kind of saw that in the Last Stand DLC for Battlefield 4. So, okay, now this right here, this is like, this has been going all over the internet for the last like month or so with the drawings and the concept art and everything. I don't know if you saw any of that, Ignat.
I did not. I have not been keeping up with the leaks. I kind of just want to go into it blind.
Okay, so well, unfortunately, sometimes you just get spoiled because you see random things. But this was definitely shown off, and it looks to be true and everything. But I want you guys to watch the platform when the rocket's about to go off, and just again, the amount of people on screen, just.
Yes, it's gonna be. Look at that, dude. It's gonna be so hectic.
It is. It's absolutely gonna be hectic. These maps are easily gonna trump the sizes of other battle. I mean, dude, just driving through everybody here. So yeah. I won't lie. I am a little worried to see how 128 people are handled. I mean, Battlefield's always been known for its giant scale and everything, but I'm interested to see what they do. As long as they handle the spawning correctly, then I think we'll be good to go. So, but this is another map that I definitely saw some kind of like Hong Kong meets Dubai in a in some kind of future that's not real, because obviously you've got the sand down here and everything, but then you've got the neon lights and everything. So if anyone's ever been to Hong Kong before, yeah, it looks really nice. And also kind of a day back. Okay, this is also another thing I'm super excited about. Attack helicopters, and Scott helicopters are back. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I am so hyped about this. This is gonna be awesome. I'm a huge helicopter fan. Ignat, when we're playing this game, man, you're my gunner. I'm flying. We're tag teaming this entire server. It's going on, man.
We're going to kill all 64 players of the other team, baby.
There we go. All right. So obviously, because it's 2042, they're a little bit futuristic looking. And actually, right there, if you saw that real quickly on the tail, I believe that's a red right there, isn't it? I'm not sure about the symbol. I'm not sure, because generally in past games there were little indicators on like wing flaps and everything on jets and helicopters and everything in terms of seeing what team you're on, so like China, Russia, that type of thing. So it'd be interesting to see what they do for all the other factions. I'm assuming obviously Russia comes back, because they're pretty much in every Battlefield game for the most part. China, I wouldn't be surprised if they're a faction in here, but we'll have to wait and see what they're gonna have there. So, but I love the little aerial battles here and everything like that. Yeah. And the scout helicopter just.
This map looks so good, dude.
And now we're going to start getting some
look at all the people.
Yeah, I know. Again, look at all the people, right, guys? But again, now we're going to start getting kind of this. To me, it's kind of like they're saying, like, see, we're going back to how Battlefield used to be and everything, because now we're going into our typical only in Battlefield moment. If anyone's played 4 or any of the older games, you know exactly what this is. And what you would put on there if you were, say, a support unit or a recon, depending on how the classes are going to be built. And I mean, I don't even need to pause for this. Anyone who is a Battlefield guy or gal, you know exactly what this is. Just enjoy.
Just a moment of silence.
Just a moment of silence right here. There we go. Yep, Ren is Zook, man.
Beautiful.
Ren is Zook. And I believe that if we kind of go back just a little bit, the rocket falling right here, I believe that's a upgraded version of like what the SMAW is from Battlefield 4. So you guys know me, I wasn't a huge fan of a lot of the a crazy amount of lock-on, rockets and everything in 4. A lot of people also weren't. So hopefully they don't go too crazy, because it is kind of futuristic.
Yeah.
And now we're back again to that very first map that we saw. So all-out warfare, helicopters, planes, vehicles, infantry, all that stuff.
Also gives you another idea of just how massive these maps are going to be, because this is the outside of it. Earlier they only showed the inside, and that alone looked just huge.
Yep. So again, I'm going back to the whole, I don't know how the older gens are going to be able to handle this, but whatever.
downgraded to 720p 20 FPS. Bro.
Oh my
There's
god,
no way.
probably, dude. Oh my, yeah, it's just crazy. Yep, and like
And now,
20 people per team probably. So
yeah.
and
The
now
other
we
part
get
I'm most excited for is coming up.
Yep, this right here.
This, it's so cool. Like if
Yep.
they can make this like it's something like a dynamic weather. If they
Yep.
make this work properly, this will be the coolest thing ever. Because it's a category 5 tornado in the middle of the map, bro. It's so sick.
It is. And for anyone who has played 4, you've probably seen something very similar to this when it comes to like Parasol Storm and everything like that. But this is like on a whole other level now because this is drastically affecting the map. I mean, look at the destruction and everything, all the glass shattering, things falling down, guys getting sucked up and everything. So I get the feeling that not every single map is going to have, like something that will just kind of be natural. It's probably going to be like, oh, if you do this and this team's winning, then it happens or something like that. If they can somehow make it where it's, just, player controlled and everything, then cool, by all means. But regardless, it looks really cool. And then there we go with the title right there. Now, one thing I do find interesting is the fact that they make the way it looks. Some colors have changed, but it's a very Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 feel to it in terms of how the title comes on, and then obviously shows 2042. So they're really trying to push it and be like, guys, we know we effed up when it came to Battlefield 5. We're going back to form and everything. So because most of the team from 3 and 4 and Bad Company 2 are gone for the most part. So this is kind of their way, I think, of showing like, hey, we're back in form, guys. We're back in form because they had an extra year to work on this. So final thoughts, Ignant. What do you think?
I'm super excited. I really like the dynamic weather. That's either going to be something that could go awfully wrong and they do it like just the complete wrong way to doing it, or they nail it and it's like one of the most fun parts of the maps. I'm excited that they're bringing back like more modern vehicles. They obviously have like a little slight futuristic edge to them, especially with the Robo-Dog and stuff like that. A lot of it does give me like the Battlefield 3 vibes, and a little bit of what I've played of 4 so far, I can see some of it in this, so I'm just super excited. Just please bring Battlefield back. Please.
Yep, exactly. So as you guys see, though, again, everything Ignant just said, 100% agree with it. But we have an actual gameplay reveal on the 13th of June, which is during E3 and their EA Play reveal stuff and all that kind of fun. So make sure you stick around. We'll be covering that live on the channel as well as some shorts and a bunch of post-reveal videos and everything here on 5-9 Gaming and everything like that. But one last thing I will say, though, is expect a alpha most likely. So if you're signed up on Origin and everything like that, or you've played games before on there, you could maybe win a chance to get into there. I'm not sure how or anything. We have absolutely no details on it, but in the past I've always done that, so just keep that in mind. And then obviously there's gonna be a beta sometime as well, hopefully maybe even a second beta. And then the rumor is right now that the game will come out around October 19th or something like that, which falls in line with normal Battlefield reveals and everything like that. We'll have to wait and see. The betas could be absolute trash and just disastrous, and they have to, push it back even more. But I mean, they've got like 3 different teams working on this game: one for live service, one for the main game, one for DLC, all this stuff. So again, we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. But I don't want to say that everything's all fine now and just go with the flow. We all know how EA is and everything like that, guys. But you know what? For an initial reveal trailer, I'm super hyped. I'm going to keep it in check, but at the same time, I'm super hyped. So let us know your thoughts down below in the comments as always, guys. What are your thoughts on the new Battlefield trailer? Again, we'll be covering this all on 5-9 and everything like that. And Iggy and I will definitely be streaming more and more on our Twitch channel for 5-9. And we'll be playing a lot more 4 and everything. And then obviously once the beta comes out, we're going to be hitting that hard, man. Again, you're my gunner. You're my gunner, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Got it.
All right, guys. So that's going to be it for the video, though. Again, I've been Talon. This is Big Ignant. We've been revealing the Battlefield 2042 trailer. I'm going to have to get used to saying that again because usually it's been 4, 5, 6 and everything. But regardless, we are in really, really hyped. So anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next one, though. Again, make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you like it as well and turn on notifications as always. Until next time, everyone, we'll see you all in the next one. Johnny.
Peace out.